Heyo! Welcome to the podcast. My name is Tyler, and this is Josh, and this is Gabe. Gabe, I swear to God, we told you about this during breakfast. Anyways, a bunch of other people liked last year's days podcast. And we'd like
Listen, I'm just trying to play a Cat Stevens song. Don't turn it off every time I try to play it.
That's copyright. We're gonna get.
I just want to hear the song.
We're gonna get demonetized. Like we won't be able to afford ramen anymore.
Josh.
Yeah.
Why is your dog going off?
He's like we haven't fed him in a few weeks, so he's like he's kind of like angry. So
Yeah,
like,
well, yeah, you haven't given him any ramen.
I mean, like, just
we can't afford ramen anymore.
yeah, I mean, like, it's kind of like your fault because, like, I mean, obviously our viewers of the podcasts aren't like giving us enough money.
They're not
so, like,
viewers. Join our Patreon.
Yeah, I mean, if you want my dog to, be like happy and have food, I mean, like, maybe consider like helping out.
Yeah, we got wives.
For every
families.
$1 that you do not donate, we will not feed Josh's dog for a week.
Yeah, and I have like 5 wives too.
You think I could feed 5 wives and a dog? That's like 6 wives.
Coming up with like terrible things that we will do if they don't like support us. For every like that you do not give us, Gabe will lose one of his toes. We will and we will not feed those toes to Josh's dog.
Yeah, let's chop off a little little piggies on your feet.
This little piggy didn't go to Josh's dog. Now he's gonna die. It's your fault.
By the way, I should warn you all.
Okay.
I really try to make this room like neat before we start podcasting.
Thank you for that, by the way.
Yes, by the way.
I tried to clean the floor really well. With what I thought was floor cleaner, but it ended up being like a big kind of container of melted butter. So I mean, if the floor is a bit slippery or like buttery, just be cautious on the floor. Just a heads up.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
It's useful. Thanks.
Yeah.
What we're saying. Right. I swear to God, if you do not subscribe,
For every time you don't subscribe, I'll rip off all of Tyler's eyelashes individually every single time, and I'll have to wait for them to grow back before I do it again. So yeah, how about that? Take that, huh? In your face.
for every time that you do not view our podcast, I will rip off my eyelash. Josh, what are you doing?
I got like a little hungry, so
I'm doing a bit, Josh, and you're just eating soup.
I mean, like I'm kind of.
Can I have some?
I mean, well, yeah. That was very nice.
That's really good. That is good soup. Gabe, do you want soup?
I could use all this.
Yeah, let me spoon feed you some.
No.
Dude, that's good, right?
Well, I mean, it's good.
Tyler's coming in for seconds here.
Oh yeah, okay, I could use another bite, I guess.
Oh man. See, you were angry at me for getting the soup, but look how much happy
Anyways,
look how happy you guys are because of it.
I think this has really brought us together.
Yeah. Season 2, man. It's really gone places.
Yeah.
This never would have happened on season 1.
The fact that we have the funding now to get soup on this show.
Yeah. Before we could never do anything like that.
I think high profile food. He won an Emmy or something.
Yeah, ever since we got picked up by YouTube Red, it's really been we've really been got off the ground.
Anyways, what was I saying? Right. For every person that does not subscribe, I will rip off my eyelids and jump into a pool of salicylic acid.
Salicylic acid?
Yeah, you know what that is?
Is it like the Sal, like from Practical Jokers?
Like
Sal? Yeah, the mean guy.
Yeah,
Saul.
He's you idiot. You buffoon.
You
It is
absolute
Sal.
idiot. You stupid
It's
face.
Saul.
He's tonight's big loser.
Wait, listen. How could it be Saul? It's S-A-L. There's no U.
Is Saul spelled S-A-U-L?
Yeah.
Okay, like Saul Goodman from Breaking Bad.
Saul
That's
Goodman.
S-A-U-L. Sal from the
But Saul isn't
from the Pranky Boys.
Is Saul short for Sullivan?
It could be short for like Salvador.
Salvador.
That makes sense. Don't laugh.
Actually, it could be Sal. Well, it could be like Sally.
Can I have more soup?
Oh yeah. Here, just take it.
You know what? It's so the advertising on the front of the soup thing says chunky.
Yeah.
That's not appetizing at all.
It is. It's no. Oh, it does.
You don't know what those chunks are. They're just like telling you that they're there.
I don't want.
Those chunks could be anything.
It just it makes me think of blowing chunks. That's all I can think of, and I don't.
Remember Campbell's Chicken and Stars?
No.
The commercials?
No. I'm sorry, I had a deprived childhood because I don't know what Campbell's.
Why you didn't watch TV as a kid?
I don't.
You still don't watch TV. I don't watch TV anymore.
Y'all mind if I do my Josh story?
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, as is tradition. Oh yeah, so I recently learned I can make this ungodly noise with my throat, like this like high pitch.
Yeah.
Gabe's like the only one that doesn't.
I find it
funny.
extremely funny.
Thank you. So I was hanging out with my brother's friends the other day, and we were playing like Smash Bros. And I decided to do it, and like they thought it was like the funniest thing ever. Like that was like the funniest thing they ever heard. Because like I mean I get it, it's like very unexpected. Because like yeah, should I demonstrate?
Yeah.
Or should I let it come out naturally in the podcast? I feel like I can't really tease them with this idea that I can make this this ungodly, this absolutely like unworldly sound that no one's ever heard.
Do it.
You're dangling. You're dangling a bonbon.
Fellas. That's three. They didn't come out as good as like I wanted to.
That was really good.
No, you have to do like a long sustained one.
But like do like a scale like.
No, it's like I don't know if I can control the pitch. That's the thing. It's like a secondary throat that's making that noise.
Look, here's my theory.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Here's my theory. I don't think that you're making that noise. I think
there's a gremlin inside you.
He's being possessed by a gremlin beast, and it's channeling Josh.
Well, I mean, if I am possessed then by a gremlin, I mean, like we're on good terms.
I said the gremlin's channeling Josh. I didn't mean that. I meant Josh is channeling the gremlin. I'm sorry for any confusion I may have caused. That's Josh's soup. You can't eat it.
It's really good soup.
It's not that good. It's not that good. The scream isn't that funny. The soup isn't that good. My pants aren't long enough.
Gabe, you seem to be like hating everything today. Are you good? Like, what's the deal?
What is with you, Gabe?
Okay.
What is with you?
I'll tell you. Okay. I'll tell you.
Fine, yeah. Tell us.
I'm gonna tell you. I mean, I've been keeping this from you for a while, and I'm just gonna go out and say it. And this is the reason I'm cranky right now. This is the reason I hate everything. I'm just gonna tell you what it is that I'm feeling, and I'm not gonna put it off any longer. I'm not gonna stall for even another second.
Tell us what it is.
I'm just gonna.
Oh no, we're here for you, Gabe.
Listen, I know, and I'm gonna say it. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what's bothering me. I know I insulted the soup. I'm insulting the screaming thing or whatever, and I'm gonna tell you what is on my mind. I'm gonna tell you what's bothering me. Okay, so just don't be surprised when I tell you, because I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna say, stop eating the fucking soup. I'm trying to talk.
Tyler, like every time you take a sip of the soup, you're delaying us like 18 minutes.
Now I have to start my speech all over again. Okay, I'm just gonna.
Gabe, you can.
Okay.
Take your time. It's okay. I understand what you're going.
No,
through.
I'm not gonna take my time. I'm just gonna tell you.
All right.
I'm not gonna put it off any longer, because that's what I've been doing this whole time, and I'm not gonna do it anymore. I'm not gonna put it off. This is a long time coming, and I just need to tell you what it is. Whew. Okay, just let me prepare a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm gonna tell you what the problem is. Here's the problem. The problem is. I don't even remember. Listen, the problem is, I haven't had Salisbury steak in my whole life, and I really want some.
What is that? What's that? It's Salisbury.
It's Salvador steak.
It's Salisbury steak.
It's Sal from Impractical Jokers, not from Breaking Bad.
From Pranky Boys.
From Pranky Boys Whoop-de-Doos.
Okay, guys, I think it's time for segments, and I've got really.
Oh, by the way,
it's kind of early to do segments.
Hey, should we mention the nature of this episode?
Nature it speaks for itself, I think, and
What is the nature of this episode?
Let's not define nature. Let's let nature just be.
Yeah, we didn't plan anything. Usually we we
write
a few bullet points of what we want to discuss. We didn't do that at all. So this is just us at our purest,
we literally
most potent form.
Came over to Josh's house and was like,
This soup is such a good bit.
It's good. I'm hungry.
I don't think it's that good.
Yeah, no, Tyler, direct the slurping just straight into the microphone. Right, right so the viewers can hear it, please.
But
that was not a slurp. Okay,
so,
that was okay.
Yeah, usually we come in with like something that we want to talk about. But we literally came in like, you know what? For today's podcast, could we just like turn on the microphone and just start talking about random things? So,
well, I mean, of course, there was 30 minutes of doing nothing before that.
Yeah.
And then we had our false take where it was just not recording.
Yeah, I mean, that's classic, though.
I feel like
every good series has to have, like, false takes.
I feel like recording a podcast of us recording a podcast could be a podcast in of itself.
It's the making of the podcast. The podcast.
The podcast.
Okay, so it's time for segments, so let's have some silence.
All right. Do it.
Reading stuff from a random source. Listen in to segments.
All right.
Okay, here it is. Okay. When a reporter is assigned to decipher newspaper magnate Charles Foster Kane's Orson Welles' dying words, his investigation gradually reveals the fascinating portrait of a complex man who rose from obscurity to staggering heights. Through Kane's friend and colleague Jebediah Leland, Joseph Cotton, and his mistress, Susan Alexander, Dorothy Comingore, shed fragments of light on Kane's life. The reporter fears he may never penetrate the mystery of the elusive man's final word, Rosebud. And that was the
Gettysburg
Citizen
Address
Kane,
is so
right?
nice.
Man, Martin Luther King's "I Have a Dream" speech is.
I mean,
even
I feel
more
like
potent.
that's a speech for itself.
I'm
doesn't
gonna
it?
finish this soup.
That's the synopsis of Citizen Kane.
Yeah,
by
no,
the way.
I've seen Citizen Kane. Yeah,
Citizen Kane is the Citizen Kane of movies.
Citizen. I just remembered. I used to do this thing so often where I said, "Man, Blink is the Citizen Kane of Blink." I would say that like so often.
About that is the Citizen Kane of podcasts.
Oh, did you hear that NPR is holding a podcast competition?
What? Okay, tell us.
It's a real thing.
And stop eating the freaking.
I want those new. NPR is holding a podcast.
It's a swallow.
NPR.
You haven't swallowed yet. You're still chewing.
NPR.
Well, can you not swallow when someone's watching you?
Shut up. No one's watching me except for the freaking microphone.
Okay, just say it.
NPR is holding this competition where you send in an episode about 15 minutes long.
Okay.
But we can like cut it down.
Sure.
And then they will like give you a bunch of podcast stuff if you win.
What
Look
kind
it up. Well, I want to.
What kind of podcast?
I mean, like, we don't really need anything. We already have.
We
soup.
literally have everything. Where's my phone?
Well, it's on the ground.
Oh right, Gabe. Look up NPR podcast
Okay,
competition.
this is gonna be segments number 2, unprecedented. NPR podcast competition. Okay.
Yes, student podcast challenge.
Oh, it's students. You know, we won't win, right? Because we don't do anything.
We are students.
Okay. We're inviting students around the country to create a podcast, then, with the help of a teacher, compete for a chance to win our grand prize and have your work appear on NPR. Be a part of the first ever...
submissions are not... Wait, is this year?
Well, yeah, it's this year. It's good.
Yeah.
Be a part of the first ever NPR Student Podcast Challenge. How it works. Here's how it works. Put together a podcast with your class or extracurricular group. Then your teacher can submit it to us. This contest is for teachers with students between 5th and 12th grade.
Crap, we are... How old are we? We're 16 years old. We don't qualify.
Oh, man. We're not between 5th and 12th.
Yeah.
Each podcast should be between 3 and 12 minutes long. We'll announce our winners in April. What if we just submit, it's just us screaming for, 20 minutes? And then they have to listen to it.
Send them, so many takes of, sounds that no man would want to hear, but, they have to. I don't know. For instance, maybe that was a good one, I think.
That was really good.
It's like I have the second.
Why are you wearing your shoes, Josh?
Should I
take off your shoes?
I've been wearing these socks all day.
Yeah.
Don't you do that every day?
No, you gotta change socks.
Tell us about that.
You have to change socks in the middle of the day, or else yours get wet. Doesn't everyone do that?
Tell us about it.
Dude, this doesn't
Do you change socks during school?
Well, no. I
I
excuse myself to the bathroom, enter the stall so I can change my socks, because
It's like,
doesn't everyone have sweaty feet?
It's like, Mrs. Smith, can I go to the bathroom? I really gotta change my socks.
Is wearing glasses that aren't your prescription a little like not wearing glasses if you need glasses?
You're gonna have to restate that.
Everything is blurry right now, right? Because I'm wearing your glasses. Mm-hmm. Is that what it looks like if I needed glasses and I wasn't wearing any glasses? Like
yeah, so you mean like if you had
Yes.
bad eyes,
if I have bad eyes,
would it look the same
as
having good eyes?
wearing wrong prescription glasses.
Let
is
me
giving me a headache.
Let me think about that. About that.
Wait, what does it look like now?
It looks like.
All right.
For the
Look at the guitar wall.
Okay, I'm wearing glasses today for the viewers.
Yes.
I'm wearing glasses today. I have horrible eyesight, so they're
No.
thick glasses. Tyler has good eyesight, and he's wearing
That's
my
not
glasses.
that true.
Whatever. He has eyesight that works.
Yes, that works better. These are thick glasses.
They're very thick.
thick glasses for a thicky boy.
Hey.
So now, all right,
Yes.
now look at the. Are they blurry?
The guitars are blurry.
Okay, if I put these on,
Yes.
tell me if what I see is like what you see.
Oh, I'll just go inside your brain and see what you see. That's easy.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're seeing.
Ready? And then I'm putting on glasses right now. Whoa! But when you take off glasses, everything looks closer, right? Because it bends it so that things look a little bit farther. Correct?
No.
Wait,
Okay, glasses.
because when I put on these glasses,
Yeah.
they look farther because of how the glass bends my vision, right? Did you
The
did you
guitars-
just get it worse? Did you just get used to that?
Wait,
Or?
silence. Okay, so these are not. Listen.
Wait, how do I know you both aren't lying about what you're seeing?
It's true.
It's
Like, you both could be, like, just, like, saying, like, nonsense.
happens, like, blur
Like, there's
my
no way
vision?
I know if you're telling the truth.
That is so cool.
what?
You know how you can blur your vision just naturally?
Yes.
If I put these on and then blur my vision, I can make it come into focus.
Yeah, you like if you squint. Everyone knows that if you squint, your eyesight gets better. It's like the same thing.
No, not squinting. Like if I keep my eyes open and then go like that and then make everything blurry.
Oh, like you mean unfocusing your eyes?
Yeah, unfocusing your eyes.
Sounds like
If
my
I
dog needs some glasses.
Do that. If I do that while wearing the glasses, I can make it less. I can make it clear while looking through the glasses.
Okay, so going back to your point about things getting closer when you
Yeah.
have the glasses on.
No, farther.
So when you put my glasses on, things look farther away.
Yes.
Okay, so these glasses are not magnification glasses.
Yeah.
So I guess that makes sense. I'm myopic. I can't see things up close. So when I put these on. Wait. I
Again
can't-
with the soup!
Yeah. Okay. Listen. That's so rude.
I want people on.
These glasses help me see things that are far away.
Yes.
So, but when I put them on, it doesn't look like things change distance. It just gets not blurry anymore.
Really?
So,
But it looks like things change distance for me.
really?
Yes.
That's strange. I don't know why that would be.
Like, do you see?
Do I look like a myopiologist?
Do you see a little bit of a warp, right?
I suppose so, but it's not closer or farther. It just changes.
I guess you're right.
Tyler, could you say that this thing about the glasses is irking you?
Yes, this irks me. No, the biggest complaint was that something wasn't irking me. So I have to actually think of something that is irking me.
Well, is this irking you? Like,
Yes.
You mean the biggest complaint from the last episode?
silence!
What is irking Tyler?
Continue.
Why do you yell at us?
No,
Josh is a really mean podcast leader.
Yeah, it's true. Like, I
that-
I whip them when when the viewers aren't looking. Which is
Which is all the time. 'cause
The
you don't
only
see us.
reason we don't have videos so I could whip them. It's like being honest.
And
like,
then you nay.
And then we
Wait, what's
yeah.
irking you?
I don't know. It's hard to just
Tyler,
think of
the
something
theme
that's
song
like-
played
something is
like
always
30 seconds ago.
I don't know what is irking me. I don't like when
How about Wegmans? Something you can't love Wegmans.
I did go to Wegmans.
You did go to Wegmans. What irks you about Wegmans?
Why, like, oh yeah, there was something that was irking me the other day.
About Wegmans?
Oh, this is really funny. So it's like, it's irking me. Today, and when we were at the mall, and we were at not Foot Locker. Foot lettuce, burger lettuce.
Number?
Famous Footwear.
Okay.
We were at Famous Footwear, and I was looking around. I found some sneakers because I've had the same sneakers since 8th grade. Prove me wrong.
No.
I have, because I don't wear sneakers. I just wear them for gym. That's it. But yeah. So we were walking around. I found the sneakers, and Jared was just looking at. Jared's my brother, and he was just looking at.
Jared from Subway?
Yes.
Sorry.
And he was just looking at shoes, and he's just wearing a normal thing. I think he was like wearing flannel and like a hat and pants. Wait, he wasn't wearing pants. He still was.
Yeah.
He was wearing pants. And first of all, I was wearing my red jacket that some of the viewers might know. Red, velvet
It's too much
jacket,
detail, too much
whatever. And someone, this is totally off track, but someone was like, hey, someone who worked there was like, hey, where'd you get the jacket? And I was like, Primark. And they were like, cool. I don't know why they approached me. That was weird. But when I was going to pay, Jared comes over to me. He's like, someone just asked me if I worked here. I was like, what? He was like, yeah, someone. I was just like looking through the aisle, and then someone came up and was just like, hey, do you have this in a different size? And then Jared was just like, what? He was like, oh, do you work here? And he was like, no. Like, this is what irks me. I don't understand. It's like people that just like, would you just be in a store and just like, what about him, who is an 8th grader? Just what about him makes you think that he works here? He's just looking through the aisles like everybody else. Like every other employee who worked there was wearing a lanyard and an ID saying they worked there. I mean, Jared just was not. Why would you just assume that he worked there? Like, I mean, this is a 13-year-old kid. He's not even legal to work, and you're just some guy. Just this person exists in this store. He must work here.
I mean, like, he could give off that authoritative work there vibe.
He was just looking at shoes. And like a second ago, he was trying on a pair of shoes. If you see someone trying on a pair of shoes, they probably don't work there.
Tyler, some people don't even have shoes.
You're right.
Wait, what if
that is why we are starting a charity to give shoes
to employees
of famous footwear.
Listen, do you know how many employees of Famous Foot Locker try on shoes
and don't like them? Well, we're gonna fix that by giving them the shoes that they like. That hurt.
Thank you, Tyler. That was a perfect rant. I think that's exactly what the viewers
I truly feel this way. I don't understand. Like, I don't like approaching people. Like, I'm always like to double check things.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm not gonna approach someone who I'm not quite sure works there.
I mean, not everyone's you.
I'd like to take this time to tell the story about my staff shirt.
Yes.
Gabe's staff shirt.
Which was an.
Josh, do you have any soup left?
No. Listen.
There's like a bit, but
no.
it's not. Right, it's cold now.
You're interrupting my story.
All right, go.
So this is an ancient tale of Gabe's long past. So I can't remember how I had this idea, but I went on Amazon one time in like, I don't know, probably 8th grade, 7th grade, and I just went on Amazon and I looked up staff shirt, and the first thing that came up was just like a black T-shirt, and it said staff in big white capital letters on both sides, on the front and the back.
Yes.
And that's just like, if you're at a concert or whatever and there's someone working there, they'll wear a shirt that says staff on it, just like that. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna buy this shirt and I could do some funny shit with it. So I just buy the shirt and it comes, and I just like started wearing it to school and stuff, and
just touch the mic.
Stop. So I started wearing this staff shirt to school, and I pulled like some funny pranks for this. So like,
it was during Pop Idol in 8th grade.
Yeah. So during some show at the high school, we were just waiting for it to start.
I believe it was the talent show.
I don't know.
I think it was Pop.
I don't think it really matters that much. So
yeah.
I was just in the audience. It was like 15 minutes before the show started, and there was just like a mic on stage. So I was like joking around with the people I was there with. It was probably you guys.
No, I was the one who told you, hey, Gabe.
No way, it was my idea.
No, I was like, hey, you
It was a joint effort. It was a joint effort.
Okay, let's just say that it was God.
It was God's will that I did what I'm about to tell you to do.
Yeah.
So God was like, hey, Gabe, you should totally go up there and like pretend you work here and just like mess with the microphone. So I go.
You realize that if you have a staff shirt, you can do anything.
You can do anything. That's why I bought it. So like I walked up onto the stage. I didn't even go to the high school at this point, and I was looking around. I was wearing my staff shirt, and I go up and I grab the microphone and I like adjust it a little bit, and I'm looking around and I play with the wires a little bit, and this is like while the audience is filtering into the auditorium, and I look around and I like tap the mic. And I nod, and then I go back to my
Mic's
seat.
not even on, you're just tapping it. Oh yeah, that feels nice.
That's it. That's exactly right.
If you think with if you had you gotta get rough blue jeans, random sneakers, a vest, right? Like a security vest.
No way, not a vest.
Okay, a staff shirt.
Yes.
And had a keychain with a bunch of keys.
Yes.
And a lanyard.
You need a janitor keychain with way too many.
And a lanyard.
Okay.
With your ID on it.
Yeah. Okay.
You could get into any door, anywhere.
So my original concept with the staff shirt, I wanted to do this is sort of a joke, I guess, but I wanted to go to concerts and sneak backstage to the VIP lounge or whatever, and no one could stop me because I work there. They'd be like, "Oh, he works there." He can
Gabe,
go
you're
Oh my
such
God,
a
if you-
genius.
If you get a security shirt, you could get into any concert.
Absolutely.
I mean, you just
That'd
gotta
be
be. I mean, if you're buff, that like with a security shirt,
Yeah.
that, like that really.
Well, I mean,
When
I
you're
was
adult.
Yeah, I was like 14, so they probably wouldn't let me like, yeah, I'm a security guy here. Kid,
You are.
You're in 8th grade. It's like, yeah, so what? I work here.
Can I clean your glasses?
No.
I'm sorry.
Here's a game I like to play. It's called. Actually, me and Gabe came up with this game on a day of the week.
Friday.
That wasn't necessary.
Keep going. Yeah, sorry.
It's called I'm All About Three Things, and me and Gabe were just like joking with each other. And we like found this formula of joke where you say, "Yo, I'm all about three things," and then you just list, just one thing, another thing, and the next thing, and you just have a lot of fun with it.
Give us an example, Josh.
All right, yo, man, I'm all about three things: going to bed on time, eating exotic fruits, and filing my taxes. Like, that's a good example. Like, you just name, like, very peculiar things.
Tyler has pulled something up on his phone. How about you share that with us?
Someone just followed me on Instagram. I don't want to name names, but I'll just say it's a profile picless person with a name that I cannot pronounce from a high school that I don't know. And I don't know who this is. I'll confirm
Tyler,
them, but
you're so famous and popular that people that don't even exist are following.
people from Jared's grade will just follow me that I don't even know, and it's very unfortunate.
I follow my brother's friends,
I'll follow my brother's
in
friends.
college.
I follow all my brother's friends.
So why is it weird if Jared?
Because my brother's friends know me.
Maybe you've met Jared's friends and you just don't remember.
I don't. There are a bunch of just like, oh, let's follow him.
What?
I don't know.
Let's get back to this game thing. I like
Yeah.
this game.
What game
Okay.
thing?
Tyler wasn't paying attention.
I wasn't paying attention.
He was too wrapped up in his own
Okay,
thing.
Gabe, how about you just give one, and then, like, Tyler will get the gist of it.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
All right.
Man, I'm all about three things. Walking around, putting on my shoes, and getting a third mortgage out of my timeshare.
Okay. I'll go again just so, Tyler, gets to the point. Yo, man, I'm all about three things. Peeing, playing the ukulele, and walking in stores.
Yo, I'm all about three things: nature walks, curly fries, and weighing myself.
That's a good one. Man, I'm all about three things: installing air vents into strangers' homes. 2 and 3.
Yo, I'm all about three things: adjusting seat heights, wearing other people's glasses until I get a migraine, and playing the guitar upside down.
Yo, I'm all about three things: spreading butter on the floor, being mistaken as an employee in a famous Foot Locker, and wearing staff shirts.
Man, I'm all about three things: eating soup, drinking soup, and licking soup.
Yo, I'm all about soup.
1, 2, and 3. I'm about three things: Star Wars 1, Star Wars 2, and Star Wars 6.
Wow, nice subverting of expectations
Yes.
with that last one.
Comedy.
I'm all about that podcast.
Yes. I'm about three things:
That.
math class, chapter 1, 2, and 3.
I am things about that 3. 2.
And 1.
You guys remember we said this a little while ago. Like we started to say like Burger King foot lettuce.
Yeah.
There's this meme that I saw. I don't know if you guys remember this, but doing this three things game reminds me of that. It was just like a bunch of like videos from this guy's Snapchat story where he was just like, number burger, foot lettuce, king burger king. But let me just do one. Number burger, foot lettuce burger. The last burger you'd want in your foot lettuce fungus burger is someone's burger foot.
15.
Number 15, lettuce foot burger. The last burger foot you'd want in your lettuce burger king burger is someone's lettuce burger.
It's such a classic way to, like, I hate those, like the list YouTube channels.
Yeah.
Like, the titles, the pictures are always so interesting. But then, like, just watching is so painful
and boring.
It's like it takes so long. It's like the intro to the thing, and then it's like this is an intro like over the course of history, this and that and this and that. So
let's count down the top 10 reasons why Obama shouldn't be president.
Number 1. And then just states something totally obvious. Goes on this long tangent about this. And number 2, they're always like 20-minute videos.
Now, I mean, that's life. You just gotta get used to it.
Now listen to 20 minutes of Wikipedia research that I did in the last 2 hours.
Dude, 2 hours is way too long. That's like, you could actually learn something in there.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. Listen, Wikipedia isn't a valid source, and if I ever catch you reading anything on Wikipedia, you would get an F on your project immediately. Now, you can use Wikipedia as a source to get other sources from, but you should not cite Wikipedia in your final project. Thank you.
Well, Gabe, I'm really glad you told me that, or else I probably would have failed my project.
You definitely would have.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, Josh, you and I have a French project to work on that we haven't started or talked about yet.
Oh right,
yeah.
I forgot about that.
I know you did. That's why I'm reminding you.
Wait, do we have French tomorrow?
No, it's not due tomorrow. It's due next Monday.
I have a lot of homework.
Okay.
You have a lot of homework.
Yeah, but yours doesn't count because
it's
me and Gabe have the same assignment
together. We're doing it together.
Yeah.
If you knew how I feel. What time are we at? Oh, 31 minutes. Wow. What should we do? We should,
I kind of, get up and, stretch my legs a bit.
Okay. All right.
Wait, Josh!
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, the butter! Oh my god! Oh my god!
I think my legs are broken.
Wait, oh my god, that's... Oh, shit. Oh my god, it's bent so wrong.
What's the butter?
Oh, Josh! The butter! You forgot! Oh my god! What are we gonna...
I think we're just gonna have to end the podcast right
What are we gonna do? Gabe, grab me this.
Oh my god.
Grab me the ukulele, Gabe. We're gonna say goodbye.
That's
him with a song.
This is not a... We can't have enough time for this.
Josh.
Listen, we have to call an ambulance.
I'd like to please. I can't really use an ambulance right now.
Oh my god.
Josh.
I don't know.
Before you die, Josh,
I don't know what to do.
I wrote this song about
I don't
you.
know what to do.
But you have to sing it and make up all the words.
This is not a joke. I really need the ambulance right now. Please get on the phone. Call me an ambulance. My legs. Something's definitely wrong with my legs. I can't feel them. Please.
Oh,
Please call an ambulance. Please call an ambulance. Please.
He's really bad at making songs.
That was the worst song of Josh. That sucked.
That was so bad.
That was an awful song.
Jesus Christ, you're kicking